Jesus Freak here. Now I know that I'm not taking this video from my normal spot, but what are you going to do? My cat's in my chair and refuses to move. Anyway, I had someone commenting on my videos about my use of non-English Bibles. And be like, hey, what's the point if you can't understand it? First of all, to some extent, I can understand it. Here's some of the non-English Bibles I have. This is in Spanish, RV77. This is in Portuguese, Freire SPT. Can't pronounce Portuguese worth anything. This is Dutch Statenvertaling. And this is a Greek-Latin diglot. In fact, this is the original Textus Receptus by Erasmus, the Novum Instrumentum. And actually, this is one of the editions that I translated into English, starting back in 2007. And I've admitted, I don't actually understand Latin, but I can get a very good idea because I do understand some of its descendant languages. The same is true of Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese, but it's so close to Spanish that I can usually understand it pretty well anyway. I don't speak Dutch. Dutch is the second closest language to English. As I said, I do speak Spanish. So while I'm not very fluent in it, I can read this just fine. Having Bibles in these languages is another way I can help myself relate to my friends online who are not native English speakers. A lot of them have very good English. A lot of them speak English better than I do. Another thing about non-English Bibles is they force me to think harder about what I'm reading. Now, even if I don't necessarily understand what's written there, I know what's written there. I've read the Bible enough that the language notwithstanding, I still know what's there. But it makes me think about it and come at it from a different angle. Because translators of different languages have to use different methodology. To make the same statements. For example, I've occasionally tried to read the Bible in Japanese. Now, I need a romanization to be able to do that because I have only a limited understanding of kanji. But if I look at the Jacob Bible, The translation is radically different, but the meaning carries over exactly the same. I actually have on my computer a PDF of an English Bible translation that was made from this 20 years, within the 20 years after it originally came out. And it's interesting reading. And when I made certain comments about things that were written in this Bible, I picked them out reading the English version corresponding to it. And then I went back into this Dutch version to show what I was referring to. And I was able to understand that the reading here matched what was written there, as opposed to what was written in my nice, familiar KJV. And I was able to disprove a long-standing notion from King James onlyists that a certain reading in Daniel 3:25 was only in the modern versions, because the Dutch Authorized Version of 1637 had it. The last thing I want to mention about this is this. My hobby is as a linguist. Languages are what I do. So I want resources in other languages. And what better resource than the Bible? Jesus freak out.